Good morning. Welcome to book 2 of reading a book for every booktuber that I follow. And today it is yours truly by Abby Jimenez, and this is based on a recommendation from Jess, who does Peace Love Books on YouTube. She is almost strictly a romance reader. I am not a huge romance reader. I just like her content. I think she's very soothing and I've just always enjoyed her videos, so I subscribed. And this is one that I thought I could probably enjoy because I did read Part of Your World last year and quite enjoyed it, and so figured I'd pick this one up. It's clearly going okay because I'm 262 pages in and I started reading it last night and it is now 9:30 in the morning, so it hasn't taken me very long to read. I think I'll probably get this done by like 11, and I'm having a good time. You're following Brianna and Jacob, and they are both doctors, and it kind of starts as like a hate to friends sort of thing, but the hate ends quite quickly. I think that's one thing that I've actually enjoyed, is the communication in this book for the most part has been pretty good. However, we are at a section where there's definitely going to be some miscommunication that I think is going to get a little frustrating, because your adults just talk about things. And that's a big problem I have with a lot of romance books, is like everything could be fixed if you just had a conversation. So we will see how this kind of, we're getting to the last third of the book, we'll see how dramatic it gets, or if they can avoid that somehow. I don't know what is going to happen or how it's going to play out, but I'm having a really good time with it. And so that has been my morning so far. We went out for dinner last night and we went to the Cheesecake Factory. Anybody else a Cheesecake Factory fan? Because let me tell you, I love it. It's so bad for you, but so delicious. Anyways, we ate and I'm just not hungry this morning. So I think what's gonna happen is I am going to run to the library to pick up the massive stack of books that I have waiting for me. And I think I'm going to turn this into a little bit of a game for myself. I think I'm going to write out all the names of the booktubers that correspond with the books that I actually have. And each night or whenever I start a new one, just draw it out of the hat. And that's going to choose my next read for this little project. I think that'll be kind of fun. But for now, the library opens in half an hour, so I'm going to read for a little bit. And then we are going to get ourselves to the library, pick up a ton of books, and maybe go for a coffee or something. We'll see how the morning plays out, but for now, having a good time. Thank you very much, Jess, and let's hope that this book continues in the right direction. Okay, I did the library pickup, and this is my library receipt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, no, 16. Oh my gosh, 16 items. Okay, guys, that's a lot of reading, but I am almost done. I am almost done, yours truly. I've got, I don't know, like 20 pages or something to go, so I'll be able to finish that up before lunch. And it didn't get as bad with the miscommunication as I thought. It was resolved fairly quickly, which is good because you are grown people. Like I said earlier, just have a conversation about things and most of the time it works out. I'm enjoying it enough, but there is still something about it that the characters There's still something about the characters that is lacking for me a little bit. I think that Jacob and, what's her name? Brianna, I like their relationship. I think it's built up really well. I think they have a good foundation of understanding about each other. But it's getting a little, maybe it's just a little too long. Maybe that's how I'm feeling. Feeling like the book is just a bit too long. I don't know that it needs to be almost 400 pages. So I think I'm getting a little bored, but it's still totally fine. I definitely enjoyed Part of Your World better than this one, but the characters are good. I do like that there is a mountain dog, a Bernese mountain dog, because that's the type of dog that Bradley and I would really like to have one day, and so that's been fun, but so far fairly good. I'm going to finish it off and I'll report back, and I'm going to lug 17 books back to my house and stare at them and wonder how in the world I'm going to read them all. Wish me luck. Book number 2 complete. And truly, I think I would consider this a success because of how much, I guess, just how picky I am with romance novels and how much typically they don't work for me. I actually had a pretty decent time reading this, which means this gets a thumbs up from me. I enjoyed the story. Like I said earlier, I think it's a little longer than it needed to be because there wasn't much of a plot necessarily. I don't know if I'm giving it enough credit, but it didn't really feel like, I'm not really sure what I'm trying to say. I just kind of felt like there wasn't the strongest plot in this, but the characters were fun. They did deal with some interesting topics, and I had a good time reading it. Like I said, it took me, I don't know, maybe 4 hours. I think I read for 2 hours last night and 2 hours this morning in total. It was a pretty quick read, which I appreciate that in this type of book. So I will give this a thumbs up for sure, which means we are moving on to the next book. I've got 16 books in here because I was able to pick, like you saw earlier, a whole bunch of them up from the library. And I'm just going to randomly draw and see which one is the next one that I'm reading. Let's see. Oh, okay. You'll have to tune in to the next video to find out which one I'm doing. Bye.